This year is a powerful year for me. A lot of y'all do not know, but on December 26th, I was working for a restaurant named the Falling Rabbit, and they closed their doors the day after Christmas. The day after Christmas. Like, things seemed a little rocky beforehand. I've been in enough kitchens and I've been a kitchen manager, so I look at certain things and there's patterns. There's always patterns. So things started to look a little iffy and a little shaky, but because I'm not in their management circle, I'm not a part of their financial conversations. All I can do is speculate. And I thought it was coming. I just didn't know it was coming that soon. I knew they were going to be closing the doors, just didn't know when. And they sent out the text message December 26th, said, "Yeah, sorry, we're done. We're done here." Chef is great though. Chef's a great guy. His menu was amazing. You can still look up the page, I believe. You can still find the page on Instagram and see some of the food. I was making those things. Like, it's a beautiful place to work. But I say that because now, technically, I am semi unemployed. I work here. But this isn't the type of work where just because I'm putting in the hours means I'm going to get the check. It's not exactly what that means. A lot of people think that's what that means, but that's not what that means. Um, but I'm willing. I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to see just what I can do to get better. And that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Um, what kind of food? So let me see. The food was how do how did he describe it? It wasn't like a Asian fusion thing or something like that. Like, it wasn't that type of food. I'm about to see if I could pull it up real quick for you. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna pull it up. Where you at? Okay. Can you see this? Hopefully you can see this. So this is the falling rabbit, or was the falling rabbit. Um, yeah. So this is their official. This was officially put out to the public January 1st. We are deeply grateful to every guest who chose to dine with us, who trusted with our evenings and our celebrations and our time. Blah 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 blah. Thank you all. Blah blah blah. Now, this right here is our drinks, some of our gourmet drinks. Yo, our bartender, bro, his name was Dan. We had two. Dan was one of them, and he these drinks are amazing. But this meal, this food right here that you see, this is lamb. It was, and it was good. He chef did a lot of French inspired themes. He had so many books downstairs, bro. I think I might have a video I might be able to show you guys of the downstairs kitchen. But so this right here, this is our lamb loin. Lamb is coming straight out of Australia. Like, we got this lamb flown in, bro. This white that you would see right here, this is aerated goat cheese. I'm trying to tell you, it's amazing. And what you don't see, right? The lamb is sitting on top of confit potatoes, cooked with shallots and garlic, fresh shallots and garlic. We use a little herb butter, and that's really it. Oh, and they're cooked in duck fat. The potatoes were cooked in duck fat. That's just the lamb. This right here is what we call a little gem. It's a literally, it's the lettuce is called the little gem. It's cut in half and it has green goddess on it. It's fried puffed rice, goat cheese, almonds, and the topping there was fennel pollen. It was pollen, like actual fennel pollen that we would sprinkle on it and give it this amazing aromatics. It was good, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was good. Oh my, it was good. It was amazing. And this right back here, this is our version, our take on spaghetti. Um, it's, house made noodles. We made our noodles in house, but the sauce is actually butternut squash. Um, yeah, we had a bucatini and we had a butternut squash. It was butternut squash with a little bit of mushrooms. Bro, it's good stuff. This right here was the warm apple cake. And that was our four course. That was our course. Here's a better picture of the lamb. So you see the potatoes right there. Bro, this I was taking home like at the end of a week. We had to get rid of food or during the day when we're cooking. I would cut the little ends off because you can't use them. You cut the little ends off. I would go home with like a cup of little lamb clippings and I would just make like eggs or something here at the house. The food was amazing, bro. Um, but needless to say, it sucked once they closed the doors. Oh, this is Wagyu steak. So freaking good. I'm out in Portland and there are so many good restaurants that come and go. It's tough for a restaurant. You know what? It is. It's tough. Shout out to Portland. Never been, but I always said I wanted to go. So those plates were all on your tasting menu. Yes. So our tasting menu is this. This was our tasting menu. So when you order the tasting menu, you had an option. Um, because some people would get the Wagyu steak. I think they had the Wagyu on there as well. Um, but this was our four course tasting menu, and it was very popular, like very popular. Um, People would definitely come in just for the taste. You can order it a la carte as well, right? You can order whatever you want, but to get the full effect, you get the tasting menu, and the drinks are coming, and the food is coming, and the laughs are there. It's just a really good time. Um, these French fries, they look very simple, right? French fries look very simple. They are coated with mushroom powder, shiitake mushroom powder. And this sauce, this right here was a chili fennel sauce. So freaking good, bro. Well, they were doing it right. Chef was coming from Chicago. Falling Rabbit was open for about 5 years. Um, and I believe he was chasing a Michelin star. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I wish I would have found this restaurant 5 years ago when they first opened, because I would have pushed to make sure we got that Michelin star because the food was there. It's there. Everything that we wanted was there. Um, God, these are our mushrooms, the fried maitake mushrooms, fried in maitake flour, uh, pickled onions, bro. It was, and then that sauce is a black truffle sauce, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, I've always, when it comes to working in the kitchen, if I can't brag about the food, which means I can't sell the food, I can't work here. I cannot work in a restaurant that I don't take pride in what I'm making and what I'm serving. I can't. Some people can. Those people work at McDonald's and Burger King. I cannot be that individual because my skills and everything I have learned over the years, I am putting that into what I do. I am literally putting that into what I do. So it's tough. Where do you think things went wrong? So, oh gosh, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna just show you. These are scallops. Oh, sometimes people get the bucatini with a side of scallops. Where do I think things went wrong? So I can only speak from my previous kitchen experience, kitchen manager. experience because when I signed on with this job, I signed on as a simple line cook. I wasn't signing on to jump into a sous chef position or anything like that. I was signing on just as a line cook. Um, and so from there, what I saw, this is what I saw. Oh my God, bro. This Wagyu is so freaking good. My stomach is growling right now. Like, I'm looking at this food. Um, I got to get that off the screen. So, from what I saw, it would have to be the way in which the money was overall being used, right? I don't know Chef's background. I don't know what his investors were giving up. I don't know these type of things. But I know that at the end of a week, we're only open. When I first started, we were open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's it, right? We were open 5 days. So on a Sunday, when it's time to close, we'll be closed for 2 days. We were getting rid of a lot of food. Um, Either you cook it off, you throw it out, whatever. So that's food money going out the window. And you saw the price for one 4 course meal. It was about like 120, something like that. Excuse me. We're throwing away a lot of money at the end of every week. That's number one. We didn't count a lot of we didn't count anything really. When I got onto the job, there was a guy working there who was already there. His name was Dan. He was supposedly like chef's right hand man, right? So I'm telling him, hey, if you're trying to be sous chef, basically that's what you're trying to do. Here's a couple of things you should do to help chef out. You should start keeping track of the food we are getting rid of every day. If you tell someone to make a wagyu steak and they want it mid rare and we make it mid well, that steak is now trash. We have to count that as food loss. We weren't doing those things. Um, and to be 100% honest, something to to be 100% honest, that was it. That was the biggest thing I saw is that we weren't keeping track of everything. So I don't know how how anything went. Sounds like some operational issues. It was. It was, bro. It truly was. Like it truly was. I literally had scallops, the scallops I showed you. We would open up like a bucket or two of scallops, right? And one order of scallops is three individual scallops. On a Sunday, we're getting ready to close. We'll be closed for 2 days. On a Sunday, we might close and have 15 orders of scallops. Now, those scallops are not going to be good by the time we come back on Wednesday. So we're giving out scallops on Sunday. Hey, you want some scallops? You can take some. Hey, you want some scallops? You can take some. We're giving away food. And it was things like that that was clearly, to me, it said one of two things. Either we have a lot of money and money is not an issue, or things are going south and people are not caring as much. And I started to lean towards the not caring so much because the GM that was working there when I got hired, she left. She left maybe She left after Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving, she left. That's the little things that can be overlooked in a restaurant. That can cost you. Well, hell yeah, bruh. Trust me, I know, bro. Trust me, I know. As a kitchen manager, and I miss being in that position because some people hate it and some people love it. But in a kitchen, me paying attention to the little details is exactly how we make more money. Okay. And I mean to the little details of if I have 6 people in my kitchen and it's already about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and we might close at 9 or 10, guess how many people I'm sending home? I'm probably going to send home like 3 people right now. Why? Because the time for us making money is over. We're not going to make any more money for the rest of the night. Not truly, not enough to make a difference. So, in order for me to balance that out, I got to save some money on my time. If I'm not saving money on my food, like, yeah, bro. Like it's those type of things. They make and break a kitchen, and the food can be great. The atmosphere of the kitchen can be astounding. Like your chef can be amazing, like he was. Chef Woods, amazing dude, young guy. He's a young guy too. It's dope. But it's the little things that you don't you don't really you don't look at. And I got paid to look at those things. So it's hard to not see them. I was getting paid because I'm not anal, but I be looking like little details matter, bro. Little details in the kitchen matter. And I'm going to stay on top of it. You're my kitchen manager, right? Don't tell me that you care about something and you don't. Don't tell me you want me to pay attention to things that you're not going to pay attention to because I'm going to be on it. And I'm either going to piss you off or I'm going to make you really happy. It's the only two ways it's going to go because I'm going to keep saying it. What are we doing? Why are we wasting money? What is happening here? Either you have the answers or you don't. And that wasn't the situation at the Falling Rabbit. That wasn't the situation. Like, I didn't talk to Chef like that because that's not what I was there for. I was there to be a line cook. I tried to keep him informed as far as like food. I tried to save as much as I could while I was there. But it's a team effort, bro. It's a team effort. And running a kitchen isn't easy. I, you know, I want to sell food. I would love to sell food, but I probably have to sell plates from out of my own kitchen before I even consider opening up a restaurant. Simply because of everything that I know. Plain and simple. I think I got enough time for one more video because we really just hit 2 hours, bro. What is it?
Perfect.